A light-skinned baby-face assassin was at it again. You know who I'm talking about. Chef Curry. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Steph Curry. Man, he went ahead and put the Chef Curry.
This shit slap, my nigga, you know I'm going dumb. You staring hard, little mama, like where I know you from. The kid basic and I ain't gotta say shit. I'm out of this world like a motherfucking spaceship. If you knew better, you would put me on your playlist. If you knew better, you know I ain't one to play with. Most these niggas just capping, I be really rapping. I gotta watch out for the boys, I be really trapping. And I keep a joint roll, cause I'm really smoking. Fuck around and get sick from all this fucking motion. And I just let the stack, I'm finna slide to Oakland. Cause I like my drink pink like some baby lotion. And
Yes, you are seeing that right out here in the Bay. Steph Curry went crazy. 42.6 rebounds, 7 assists. He went ahead and put the Nuggets to bed. And just like in typical Steph Curry fashion, he had to do it with some flair and some sauce, just how we do it out here in the Bay. Now, Steph can still, if they can stay healthy and Steph Curry continues to play like this, as well as the way Jimmy Butler is playing, in that pick and roll, who do you pick up? Because if you leave Al Horford, that's a bucket. That's a three. You already know he dropping that. And if you don't guard Chef that ball, the way he's shooting that spill, the way he's shooting that pill is still extraordinary, and he's hyped. And you know, every time you're never out of the game as long as you got Steph Curry on your team. What he was able to do to mount that comeback against the Denver Nuggets was nothing less than remarkable. And one more thing, people said I say you know way too much in my video, so I'm going to try to stay on top of that today and not say it as much. But anyways, back to the video. Steph Curry is legendary. What he did for the game of basketball, you know, everybody's out here trying to shoot, 40, 50-foot threes now. As soon as you cross the three-point line, you know Steph Curry has changed the game as far as everybody's shooting threes. He's changed the analytics of the NBA. And honestly, he's probably one of the most influential players the NBA has ever seen. The way he's able, his quick twitch muscles, be able to come off the screens and have that quick release. And you already know his percentage on three-point line and him being the all-time three-point leader in the NBA. I don't know if I'll ever see anybody beat that record, to be real with you, to be honest with you, because he's not the biggest, he's not the tallest, he's not the fastest, but he is a lethal shooter. I'm talking about pinpoint accuracy, and he's legendary, and he's solidified himself and moved into that top 3 to top 5 point guard of all time. Yeah, you heard it right here. Steph Curry is definitely a top. Now add the Olympics gold medal to his resume. Yeah, it's night-night for that. You know, you can put that to bed. And Draymond knows. Draymond talks about the significance of what Steph Curry means to this team. And you already know what Steph's going to do, and he's going to do it in the fashion that he does it. He's been holding down the Bay for the last 10 years. You know, shout out to, what they're doing out there in San Francisco. It's still the Bay. We still repping you out here in the town. But Draymond is the heart and soul of that team. But Steph Curry is the engine that makes the whole motor run. Now you pair somebody like Jimmy Buckets with him. The way they handled the Lakers and Luka. I mean, you could put LeBron back in that game. He sat out, but I still don't think it makes a difference when Jimmy Butler is playing like this. And when Jimmy Butler is scoring 31, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. That means Steph Curry can take some nights off. That means Steph Curry doesn't have to go out there and score 30 points every night. You can honestly run Steph Curry off of screens, and he could be a great decoy to get open shots for Jimmy Butler, Jonathan Kuminga, Al Horford, and even Draymond. When Draymond Green is scoring, the Warriors really are an elite team, not only in the West, but in the NBA. And this is a team similar to when they went and go ahead and beat Boston in 2022. Steph Curry has already proven as an MVP that he can lead a team to the championship. They made a lot of offseason moves last season to free up cap space and to ultimately land Jimmy Butler. And they didn't play bad in the playoffs. And I think now with a full training camp and a full season ahead of them, yeah, you could put them up there with the likes of the OKC Thunder, the Houston Rockets. Let me see in the West. The Clippers, they're a little older for me, but I like what anytime you got Steph Curry on your team, you more than have an opportunity for championship aspirations. Here's the thing about the Bay Area. Here's the thing about Oakland, Frisco, Vallejo, Hayward, Richmond, San Jose. We always been rocking as a region, as the soil with the Warriors. But when the Warriors are actually playing good and Steph is playing like this, it's a whole different energy and it's a whole different dynamic. You're going to see Mr. Fab, Too Short, all the other celebrities, and just the representatives of the Bay that, are going to come rock out. And when Steph is playing like his rotations, he's going to cut it down to about 9 during the playoffs. He's going to give everybody an opportunity. He's going to tweak with these lineups to see what is the best opportunity. But yeah, the addition of Al Horford, the way he stretches the floor, his IQ, the way Draymond Green can bring the ball up as a point forward, which really frees Steph Curry to run around a lot, and then have another dynamic small forward / shooting guard in Jimmy Butler who can get you 25 to 30 on any given night and go ahead and take away your best offensive player. So what we're witnessing right now, is this another championship run for the Golden State Warriors? I mean, the way they're playing right now, it's still very early in the season, but also we're going to have to deal with the injury bug. We do have, Jimmy Butler, Al Horford, Steph Curry. They're all past their 36-year mark. Maybe Draymond might be like 35 or 34, but he look older than the rest of everybody because he be on demon with all them textures. Black Air Force Draymond. Shout out to Draymond Green. But as far as Steph Curry is, as long as he's on the floor, you always have an opportunity. You always have a chance. And he's in rare MVP shape form right now. But the way the league is right now with Victor Wembanyama, the way Luka's playing right now, the way Shea's playing right now, the way Ja's playing, Zion, the West is lit. James Harden just came out of nowhere yesterday. Kawhi Leonard, the Clippers. Man, these playoff series, even the play-in series is going to be crazy in the Western Conference. But it's always been like they're out here in the West. It's one of the stronger conferences, way stronger than the Eastern Conferences. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the new look Warriors and Steph Curry's performance. He looks a lot bigger too. Look like that boy been in the gym. You know what I mean? Despite Aisha Curry be out here catting, I ain't gonna disrespect this man's wife. But man, you got you a good man, bro. You got you a good husband in Steph. Man, we love you, Aisha. Man, just keep his name on the up and up. We don't need you out here doing no interviews, no talking about what you could have been at you and him. And we rocking with that. And he need that. You know what I mean? He just needs you to do you so he can do him. And they can bring a ring back to the Bay. I appreciate all the love and support. Drop your comments about who you think is the strongest team in the West. Do you think Steph Curry can win the MVP this season? Because I ain't gonna lie, Luka might have something to say if he keeps. He's averaging like 42 right now. Down there in Southern California. Pause right now. So. But Steph Curry, he got the experience, he got the knowledge, the head coach, and then now he has the complete roster to do it. As always, say no more.